seeing it come really strongly because we know that Satan is trying to get that last ditch effort into, you know, bringing God's people down and making them stray off from the church,
Right.
making them stray off from him. And we also are seeing, again, compromised churches, right? We're seeing people maybe even going into a church and they get in there and, people are like a judgmental towards them,
Right.
or, or they're on the other side preaching this gospel that they've never heard and
And they don't like.
hiding it.
Exactly. So you can understand how even Jesus would say that persecution would arise even in the body of Christ because people don't want to hear the truth. They want to hear
Exactly.
what they want to hear. The lordship of the culture has become supreme, and Christ has become little more than a mascot.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of where we are. And by the way, you mentioned, Nancy, about Messiah. Let me take us back to Israel for just a few moments. Going back about 60 years, there was very little anticipation of coming of Messiah in Israel, only about 16%. Now it's over 60%. In fact, so much so that leading rabbis now, the chief rabbis have said, we're on the edge of the coming of Mashiach, the Holy One of Israel, and we are already seeing the birth pangs. They use exactly the same terminology that Jesus used talking in Matthew chapter 24, that these things are just the beginning of sorrows or the beginning of the birth pangs, and here's what's coming. So Israel is, well, at least many people in Israel are expecting a Messiah. But here's what people don't know.